So, I wanted to make a video for a long time, expressing my opinions on what's going on. I know it's 2019, 2020, everyone's putting out opinions, so I might as well put up mine and see what happens. I wanted to do a video for a long time now. Um, Scrolling through YouTube and you see all these videos regarding Trump, regarding, anything. I'm really sad. I'm 24 years old, and I'm really sad at what the world has turned into. It's not even the country, and it has nothing to do with being a Trump supporter, being an Obama supporter, being from different countries and then immigrating here. Like, I don't care. We all bleed the same, and that's the point that I think people are missing completely, and I don't really understand how. Like, everyone bleeds red, so why are we freaking out over whether or not you want to live here? Like, we have enough grass for you to prop up a shelter for you to make a living. Like, I just it boggles my mind that we make this such a priority, such a problem. Not even immigration, but everything that we're making an issue. It's amazing that that is what we want to make an issue. Um, there's no reason to be arguing over such trivial things when there's bigger things happening out there that are right under your nose, and it's maybe kind of stupid, but I think that this is a real issue, and I wrote some stuff down here, so forgive me. But as in 1983, 90% of American media was owned by 50 companies. Um, that's a lot of American media owned by a good amount of companies. So that was like I said, 1983. Then in 2011, that same 90% gets cut down. Is now owned by only 6 companies. So that's quite a difference, and something that I don't know. Let me keep going here. Those 6 companies, we've got GE, News Corp, Disney, Viacom, Time Warner, and CBS. And as of like a week ago, I believe Viacom was bought out by CBS, so now they're down to 5 companies. So to me, this is an issue. You've got 5 companies that control 90% of the media that Americans see. Yet that's not a topic of discussion. The topic of discussion is whether or not we should be allowing people that don't look like they should be here to be here when Americans weren't here to begin with. This was native land. So you're all hypocrites to be saying what you're. That's going down a different rabbit hole. um, there are 232 media executives controlling the information diet of about 300 million Americans. Um, that's ridiculous. That's 232 people controlling what 300 million people see and hear every day. And to me, that's a problem. And again, I don't understand how it isn't a problem to other people. It just came out, I don't know anything about the Epstein case. I just know he has a fuck ton of money, and he's been doing some very disgusting, disturbing things with children. And apparently he's so wealthy he has his own island. And money breeds evil. Not always. There are wealthy people that do great things with their money. But Bill Gates, I know this may be a bad example because I'm sure that there's conspiracies around Bill Gates that, some of you are going to, comment about, whatever. I'm not getting into that. But I know he's given a lot of money to different research companies. I know that there are a lot of people out there that do good with their money on a day-to-day basis, but that's not the ones you hear about. The ones you hear about are the ones that are doing the horrible things with their money. And I just don't understand why we're making, again, immigration a huge deal, legalization of marijuana a big deal, which I am 100% for. Not that you can see, but it's wax. It blows my mind that the issues that we want to tackle as American senators and whatever, government officials, the issues they want to tackle aren't really like they're not as important as the other issues that are on the table. Um, to me, I mean, this is my first video ever, so I'm not doing any cuts. This is going straight forward. You're gonna hear all the uhs and ands and all that stuff and the pauses in between. So I apologize for that, but there's something else that I wanted briefly. This is going to be a quicker video that I wanted to make, but there's a former professor, and I apologize that I don't have the exact reference because I wish I did, but he's a former professor of medical physics and physiology, University of California, Berkeley. His name is Dr. Hardin B. Jones. Studied life expectancy of cancer patients of not of he studied life expectancy of cancer patients for more than 25 years, and this is what he came back with. With if he's so the study came up and he found out that the people with cancer and chemotherapy were averaging a death rate of about of about only 3 years. So they life expectancy of about 3 years. And if they had cancer and didn't get chemotherapy, they went alternative routes, they did alternative medicines, they, on average, life expectancy was 12 and a half years longer. So, again, I don't want to say that, chemotherapy, this is a very touchy subject, because I don't want to say chemotherapy doesn't work, because my brother had cancer, he had leukemia when I was like 2, and he had chemotherapy, and he's alive. So, I don't want to say it doesn't work, but I feel like as a society, it's not, well, as a world nowadays, it's not whether or not if you're going to get cancer, it's when you're going to get cancer, because it seems like everyone gets it. So to say that chemotherapy is the only way to go, I don't really know that that's the truth. And see, this is, again, another issue that I think should be tackled with all the money that we give to cancer research, all the running that we do, all the marathons and all this stuff, everything that we do. Why don't we have an absolute cure by now? That's always boggled my mind. And I'm sure that there are reasons. I'm sure that there are obviously things that money has gone towards and has done. I know it has. Again, this is just an on-the-spot, video. I've wanted to make this for a while, I know, but I know I probably should have some more facts in front of me before I start ranting. But also, the cost of cancer treatment was around $300,000 to about $1 million per person. So again, if you believe that it's not if you're gonna get cancer, it's when. Well, I don't know about you, but I don't have $1 million saved up anywhere, or $300,000. So it's gonna cost a lot of money, and you're gonna end up paying for it, or your family is, or taxpayers in the end. I guess I don't know. And then I think there was one more. And then there was this other thing that he said, or that a gentleman by the name of Peter Glyden said. Chemotherapeutic drugs is the only classification of drugs. Now, before I even finish this statement, I am not 100% certain that this is true. So I probably shouldn't even say it, but I'm gonna. Chemotherapeutic drugs are the only classification of drugs that the prescribing doctor gets a cut of. Directly. Now, I don't know, I'm obviously not a doctor. But if that is even remotely true, why do you think that every doctor and their mother will prescribe chemotherapy instead of any type of alternative medicine? Because alternative medicine does not pocket the doctor. It does not put money in the doctor's pocket. Alternative medicine doesn't do that. Chemotherapy does, directly. That's an issue I think needs to be tackled. Again, the fact that we have all this cancer in America, in the world, and no cure. Well, I don't understand. This is coming off of watching all these YouTube videos of people talking about hate all the time, and hate Trump this and hate America that and stuff. And you know what? To be honest, I'm not for Trump, but I'm for a better world. I mean, who isn't? So, and here's the thing in the end, too, is that even if you're a Trump supporter or not, doesn't matter. He's not the one running the show. And if you believe he is, that's fine. Keep believing that, but he's not. The people that are there, and I thought about this when I was younger, but never really thought anything of it otherwise. Why is it that the president gets 2 terms at max, but there are other parts of the government that you can stay for 50 years? Those are the people that are running the show. Well, not really. The 232 executives that control the 5 conglomerate companies are the ones that control the show because they have the money. Oh yeah, and we're in 2019 right now. Back in 2010, the revenue of the Big Six was $275.9 billion. That's enough to buy every NFL team 12 times. And again, they're controlling 90% of what we see. I understand immigration's a problem. Or maybe we're making it out to be a problem. Maybe there's other things that are happening, behind the lines that we're not even that I'm not talking about right now because I don't know about them because they're not getting enough attention. I don't know. But again, doesn't matter if you're a Trump supporter, Obama supporter, Clinton supporter, Bush supporter, whoever the next person is, Andrew Yang, or I don't even know his name. Or if you want Homer Simpson president. I mean, it doesn't matter. To me, this is what this whole video is coming to an end. What the whole message is about. It's about love. Okay? And I know it sounds cheesy and stupid, and you probably want to shut the video off if you already haven't. But love is the most amazing thing when you felt it and when you can reciprocate it to others. Treating people how you want to be treated. It's, again, going back to when you're in elementary school and learning that it's super cheesy and you're thinking, oh my gosh, this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And we're repeating this. The golden rule. Treat others the way you want to be treated. But you know what? It's actually the best rule that we need to be following right now that no one is. Everyone's looking out for themselves, stepping on others for themselves. And I'm sorry, I know this isn't a religious video, but that's not what he wanted. That's not why he died for us. That's not why he died. He died for us to love each other and to help everyone get to heaven, the ultimate goal. So again, this isn't a religious video. I'm not trying to, turn anyone to any type of religion or anything. To me, it doesn't matter if you believe in. I don't care what you believe in. Just love others, love yourself. And if you need help, reach out to others. Be like, hey, you know what? I need help. I don't know how to. I'm not compassionate enough, or I don't know how to do this. Or reach out to others that, make. I don't know. I'm ranting now. But love, it's the ultimate. It's what this whole video is about. I want people to, and I know I need to do better too. I'm no exception. I have my downfalls. I have my demons too. And there are days when I don't want to, where someone cuts me off in traffic, and I'm like, but you gotta take a step back and realize you're not the only one in this world. There are 7 billion other people. The sooner you realize that, the sooner I realize that on a day-to-day basis, the easier I think life is going to work out. It's just going to be easier all in all. I don't. I mean, I'm going off the top of my head here. Probably should have again wrote some stuff down other than what I already had written down, but I don't know. That was really it. If you did stay for the whole video, thanks. This is the first time I've ever done anything like this. I was kind of nervous, which is a little dumb, but whatever. Again, just, work on loving every day. Work on loving everyone how you'd want to be loved and taken care of and treated. It feels so good when you do it and you can see the results. Because it's one thing that you can see the result of right away. And I know us as Americans, us as people, I think, we need satisfaction and we need results immediately, right now. Let's go. All right, come on. Like, you need that. And I think that is one way that you can receive that immediate satisfaction is with reciprocation of love and compassion. So again, thanks for watching, guys. I don't know. I hate saying that. But whatever. Thanks for watching. I'll probably maybe I'll do another one and write some more stuff down. But have a good night, guys.